the reason or the excuse that they did.
Oh, brilliant move. Oh, did anybody see what he did there? Did anybody or hear what he did there? That was, everyone, I've saved you $500 there. That's one option. Or she's crossing her legs because she's hiding something. She's holding her hands together because she knows she's talking bullshit. She's resting her head because she's bored with what this guy's saying. She's scratching her face, self-stroking in a way to comfort herself around this person who she's possibly feeling a little bit creeped out by. Maybe. Okay, good morning everyone. This video is in a response that I got on one of my videos from Louise Miller. She said, "Hey Dom, I think..." Hold on, can we scroll down anymore? "Hey Dom, I think you should look at this. Elise from Raw Alignment recently put up a video talking to this guy who claims he's a raw vegan doctor and is trying to sell his program for something like $400. Well, it is really hard to sell something for a high price, which boils down to eat broccoli, have some raw food, fruit is good for you, don't eat animals. You know, trying to package that in as much bullshit as possible that you're then able to make £400 or $400 per book is a challenge. So if anybody's able to do that, well done, you very clever scam artists. But maybe see, that's where medicine, here's actual scientifically proven, tested medicine to give to people that will help you. That's easy to sell. But to say raw vegan, okay, so that means you don't eat anything cooked or anything that's animal based. I now know pretty much everything you're saying. Why do I need to spend £400? Okay, so Louise says that it's absolute rubbish. I'm just wondering, what do you think of this or your thoughts on what they both discussed in the video? I haven't seen the video. I'm going to watch it just now. Vegan Cheetah also made a response to it. I'll watch his video after. I thought his video was very insightful and helped to call out this hippie crap. Okay, so I've now been given the bias of what I'm about to watch is hippie crap. Let's go see.
It's like any question that I have, it's answered in this, and I am not kidding.
Okay, any question I have is answered in this. What about if you're asking the question of, how do I plumb in my washing machine to the wastewater pipe in my bathroom? Does it answer that question? Any question I have. How do I get the GoPro Hero 3 to link up to my iPhone 7S? Does it answer that? I think not. So let's hear what this goes. Am I subscribed to her? I am subscribed. Okay. I've never actually seen or watched her videos. Maybe it's one of those YouTube glitches. She's got nearly 500,000 subscribers. Oh, that must piss off Diddley Rider, mustn't it? That this girl who's full-on raw vegan, and Diddley Rider's always like, I'm the most important, I've made veganism, blah, blah, blah. Meanwhile, this girl in a tie-dye t-shirt has got 2.5 times the number of subscribers that he's got. It's hard not to keep digging it into Diddley. Anyway.
And how you can take yours to the next level.
Okay,
I just want to let you know that on this channel I have videos about self-love, minimalism, fitness.
Okay, first of all, love. Self-love. Wait. What's she got? She's got advice on self-love, masturbation.
To the next level. I just want to let you know that on this channel I have videos about self-love, minimalism,
being poor,
fitness, and
running,
healthy eating.
Okay, so self-love, minimalism, fitness, and healthy eating. Okay, her channel is masturbation videos. Minimalism is not owning anything, effectively being a traveller, being on holiday. Fitness, that's let me guess, cycling a bike. And healthy eating, let's guess, raw veganism. Okay, maybe that's why I've not watched any of her videos, because pretty much I know what she's going to say in all of them. Just eat raw stuff. That's all you need to do. Just cycle a bike. Oh, self-love is best love. Yeah.
And if you're interested in any of that, be sure to click the little...
Minimalism's great because it means you don't own anything, and it's great. Yeah. Oh, working on my iPad.
red subscribe button down there. Okay, so...
Okay, next thing I want to say, look, love, you've got nearly 500,000 subscribers. You're probably making decent dosh here. Could you at least get a proper frickin' microphone so we can hear it? Because all we're hearing is all the insects swarming around you going meh in the background. So how about you learn how to put on a lav mic? Hold on, I'll show you what one of those are if you haven't got one. How about you go get yourself a couple of Rode lavalier mics? There's the ones that you put on your little t-shirt. Maybe up your quality of your sound capture. Sound capture is a very important thing, especially if you're doing interviews like this. Yeah, just it's really irritating to listen to something with a constant meh of just bugs in the background.
Dr. Sam, do you want to share a little bit about yourself?
Sure. My name is Dr. Samuel Arthur Milkarski.
The audio is utter shit in this.
I am been a physical therapist for the past 19 years and a wellness consultant, and been vegan on the vegan path and raw food path now for 18 years. So I basically was born a health raiser. So that's kind of what my whole t-shirt.
He was born a health raiser. There's something straight away odd about this. Okay, I've been put into a bias here. I've got to be cool with this. Got to not show a bias already. But there's something very odd in the way that
physical therapist for the past 19 years.
He's giving eyes straight to the camera. It's a bit, was it that vegan couple that just stare and talk into the camera and we will tell you. So it's a bit of a, I don't know, it maybe different people have different ways of interacting with the camera, but his is slightly creeping me out.
And wellness consultant, and been vegan on the vegan path and raw food path now for 18 years. So
it's how his body doesn't move, and he's just like, I've been vegan for 18 years, and I'm a fitness freak, and I'm a healthy person. Again, I'm possibly being a bit biased. Thanks to Louise for leaving that comment on my channel. Thank you.
I basically was born a health raiser, so that's kind of what my whole t-shirt.
Born a health raiser.
It's all about here.
Or a hell raiser.
And the reason I say that is born with twisted hips. So I came out crooked and was never really going to crawl right. Had to wear a brace on my feet. And so I was rehabbing from the time I was very little. So I know this was a predestined path for me.
Cool. And from there on out, what have you been doing the past couple of years? What's your business all about?
Okay, seems to be a long intro. Well, I suppose he's got to get his credentials across. So for his credentials, if you're promoting yourself as a professional in your field and you start telling people about how when you were born you had crooked hips, therefore you're meant to heal people, you kind of miss the actual what a credential is. Okay, can we see some references here? Go on, let's see, what has he given any links? Learn more about the bad health, be gone. That's a code. Dr. Sam's website. Dr. Sam. Did he say he's a doctor? He's got a doctor. I know somebody who's a doctor, but isn't what we would call a doctor. I know somebody who's getting their doctorate and they study, let me get this, fluid dynamics of wastewater. Yeah, so he studies where your poo goes after you've taken a shit and how big a turd you can do for the size of diameter of sewage plumbing holes. He's a doctor. So sometimes when people say they're a doctor and then don't tell us about their medical credentials, but talk about how they were injured when they were a kid, that I'm getting warning signs going off here. Yeah, the friend of mine who studies fluid dynamics of wastewater doesn't refer to themselves as doctor. Like, we do it as a joke, but like they don't. You shouldn't. So let's see. Dr. Sam can help you with blah 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 everything. It seems like. Subscribe to Doctor. Oh my goodness, is that the photo he's using? Is that him? Has anybody seen American Psycho? Ooh, let me just. That is totally like American Psycho. Let me see if it's not far off. Is it? How? Good white teeth. Wow, that is scarily similar. Okay, so he's going to like change your life, blah blah blah. What has he got going on about him? Dr. Sam's bio. Okay, let's hear about his medical. Well, okay, you can be a doctor and other stuff, I suppose. Dr. Sam has empowered thousands of people, blah blah blah, but their whole way of being, with over 20 years of clinical experience. Okay, Dr. Sam has gained valuable insight for guiding, blah blah blah, safe, affordable, easy to follow. Safe, affordable, easy to follow. Cool. Let's see. American Physical Therapy Association. Samuel is a current member of the American Physical Therapy Association and the Physical Therapy Association of Georgia. So does that mean he's like a physiotherapist? He's a guy that works on stretching and myofascial release and all that kind of stuff. Physical therapy. Yeah, so that's a physio. He's a physio. Okay, but let's anyway, let's get on with it. Oh no. I want to see what the price is. That's the point. So here's the £100 off. Oh no. Okay, wait, I'm not even reading this in line, but I just saw just look at her. So without even reading what's on this page, a person is promoting their stuff due to somebody's aesthetics. So, okay, now we need to actually read what it says. Okay, you're probably here because of Elise Bogtam? Brautigam. I've never heard of her name before. Yes, we all love Elise. How could you not just look at her? Oh, okay, so just look at her. How could you not just look at her? Yes, we all love her. How could you not just look at her? There's something a little bit unprofessional about that. I don't know, maybe I'm getting it wrong, but he's saying that we should like somebody based on their looks. How could you not? Just look at her. Well, she could be a horrible person. So maybe she's a horrible person but looks good. Does that mean I should like her? Maybe she kills puppies at the weekend. Maybe that she takes a golf club to seals. But look at her. She's pretty. Is that what he's trying to say? Elise wants to help you out, blah, blah, blah. If you want to see the free video series, let's see that. Click on the open link. Blah, blah, blah. It's all about getting your details.
For almost 2 decades, I've helped many people overcome various health challenges and achieve better health so they could have a better life. Hello, my name is Dr. Samuel R. Melkarski, also known as The Health Raiser, and I would love to help you raise your level of health so that you can avoid them. There will also be some other golden nuggets in the free video series as well. Well, very early in my career,
Again, somebody who is a doctor of some sorts, just having video quality that's that shit. That's him in a room, no audio, no lighting, no background. He's just stuck a poster up that he's made himself in the background. There's something fishy straight away going on here. Let's see. Oh, you get gifts, awesome discounts. There's something very salesy. Do you know what this is? There's like a sales marketing program which people can go on where you learn the secrets of selling. As where you're like, hey, if we give them a little bit, there's a business psychology idea of foot in the door or door in the face technique. So they're doing very much foot in the door of going, hey, if you give us your email and you subscribe to us and we just give you a little bit of free stuff, then maybe we've got our foot in the door, we've got your email, we can contact you, we can pester you, we can keep on sending you stuff, we can say we've found this amazing stuff, we can clickbait the shit out of you, and then until you buy their thing. It doesn't say take me directly to the product page, blah blah blah. Here's, oh my goodness, he's like sitting on a mangy brown couch.
Hello, my name is Dr. Samuel Arthur Milkarski, also known as the Health Race.
Oh my God.
A quick fix blueprint for better health. Again, bad health be gone, a quick fix, alright?
And if you've ever watched, again, some of you may be new to the internet and not realise this, but sometimes you get pop-up adverts like going, how to become a millionaire, and it's a 15-minute video, and you're like, definitely going to tell me how to do it in 15 minutes, let's watch it. And it's amazing bullshit of just like, in the video that we get you to buy, you'll find out these amazing tricks. And not only will you be able to do these amazing tricks, you'll be able to do them with special skills and blah, blah, blah. And it's just 15 minutes of not saying a single thing, but just saying how amazing those things are. So that's what I suspect.
This part of the program here is where all the nuts and bolts are.
So no, actually saying, in this part of the program, I tell you about healthy eating. In this part of the program, I talk about the types of exercise you should do. It's like, in this part of the program, I tell you about the amazing things we're able to do at certain times, and I will be able to change your life. It's so...
How are you going to know how to begin this program correctly? No problem. There's a section right here that says, start here. And guess what? Yes, that's where you'll start. And from there, you can focus on. To not only get the quick fix in the short run,
I will give you the quick fix. I will do it for very, very cheap prices. Blah, blah, blah.
And then step number 2 is acquire. So after you first assess yourself,
yeah, quick fixes. So he's going on. The problem with other so-called is always everything else is a problem apart from my quick fix. I'm the one that's found the quick fix, and I've made it safe and affordable. And yet I'm just on a mangy brown couch in a desolate room, but I can give you all this amazing information which I know, only I know, and I've got the secret to it for a discounted price of, after I scroll through all these testimonies, you'll get down to find the easy ways of how we can massively, drastically change your life for a 30-day money-back guarantee for $500. For $400 for an ebook. Wow, this guy's totally been on that marketing course. Okay, so there's things which are massively shouting out to me, danger, 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 Will Robinson, run. That makes me just think that doctors don't need to do this bullshit. This is just, this is marketing nonsense, which, again, if you were that good, if you had that secret, word of mouth would be enough work for you to be printing these out day in, day out. If you're good enough and you do have the secret, you cure one person, they'll be doing the testimonials for you. You'll be seeing their videos all over the place. Let's see. Right, if I copy his name into Google and type in testimonial, okay, here's YouTube. It's a testimonial from himself.
Hey, this is Dr. Sam, and I'm standing here with Stuart and
Moise.
And you guys are from?
Atlanta, Georgia.
Atlanta, Georgia. And why are you here this week?
We wanted to see the...
I'm holding on to the... How much do these guys look like prisoners of war camp? No, prisoner of war camps... whatever. How, again, when was this? 2010, so this was over 6 years ago. Hold the fuck on. 6 years ago, people are giving me testimonials. This guy's got the secret. He's even got retreats to places. He's only got 800 something subscribers. There's something fishy. There is definitely not a single comment going on. Should we go onto his actual channel? Right, if you've got the secret and everyone can see it, and it's amazing, and he's uploading fairly constantly, 5 days ago, a month, 2 months, 4 months. Oh, let's see his red light breathing method. Okay. So, I'm going to guess here that part of his super amazing, his amazing techniques for curing people is learn to breathe. Breathe in, breathe out. Be mindfulness and think about how when you breathe in through your tummy, not through your... Let's see the crowd that...
Wow, so in this woman's head, every 14 seconds, a minute has gone by in her life. And this is...
Physical Therapy Insight Conference. So this is a motivational health video by Dr. Sam. I don't know if this was his... Yeah, people don't wear placards on them as obvious as that to go see one person. No, this is a conference with lots of different speakers, and he just happens to be there, and he's promoting it. He's like, look at my crowds.
I would use red lights as a breathing checkup station. So I said to her, I want you to use every red light as an opportunity to check in with yourself and tune into your breathing. As opposed to like, damn it, I need the light. This always happens. Screw it, sit here. I want you to be like, yeah.
Oh god, okay, so yeah, it's like, learn to breathe. Anyway, wow, I've gone off on a tangent. So it's $400. $400 for an ebook, which I suspect... Wait, we'll try and guess. Let's try and guess.
Yeah, the last few years I've really honed in on trying to really develop a whole system of health, and even to the point where I could give people what they've always wanted, which is a quick...
Even in this video of how to get healthy, I suspect this is a 15-minute video. I suspect we'll not learn a single thing of how to get healthy other than this guy's got the secrets and he'll tell you the ways and they're really special and I had amazing results. And you get $100 off because it's $400, $500, $600. But I know the secrets. They're amazing and I have found the secrets because they're my secrets that I'm not telling anyone. But you can only get them if you go and buy my book. There's something scammy about this. Something.
Fix. I've been asked a ton of times in my life, hey doc, can you give me a quick fix? And I used to get really frustrated at that. I'm like, there's no such thing. You know, health is earned. And I still believe that health is earned, good or bad. Health is earned by the choices we make and actions we take every day. But there was just this desire to create a true quick fix because I know that's what people want. But I had to do it in a way that was truly safe, affordable, easy to follow. It couldn't be snake oil or some gimmick that you always see people trying to pitch or sell.
So hey, I've got this amazing thing. It's not snake oil, it's not a gimmick. It's healthy, it's safe, it's cheap. Great buzzwords that he's throwing out everywhere. You can see Elise is already looking a bit bored and is just like, get to the point. She's probably kind of going, oh my god, this guy actually doesn't tell anybody anything. At least Diddley Rider comes out. Like, Diddley Rider's an idiot, but at least he's not a... is he a scam? He's a fucking idiot. Okay, I'll leave it there. But like, at least he would say, eat some fruit, do some exercise, stop being a pussy. You're like, fair dues. This guy's like, I know all the secrets, but I'm not going to tell you. I've got these amazing ideas.
It had to be in a whole system of health, and that's what I've come up with. A couple years ago, I launched a book, and then recently, I came out with this product that's literally called Bad Health Be Gone, a quick fix blueprint for better health. So I've really created a whole blueprint to actually people overcome their health challenges.
What is Elise looking at? She's not looking at the camera. She's kind of looking over to the side as if she's looking at a script. Okay, fair dues, she may be actually doing that. She may have maybe something at the side of a script of certain questions to ask, and she's just reminding herself while she tunes out to this guy.
And zone in on how to get the true quick fix and take your health to the next level.
Cool. Sounds awesome to me.
She totally didn't listen to a single word that he said there. She's like, cool, yeah, sounds awesome to me. Anyway, my question, wow, like, can we just watch that again? Please, if you can indulge me there, because this is quite funny.
A whole blueprint to actually people overcome their health challenges and zone in on
waiting for him
how
to
to
make
get
a
your quick
break.
fix and take your health to the next level.
Cool. Sounds awesome to me. So you guys know that on this channel, I love, well, in my life and on this channel, I love looking at health from a holistic view. I eat a healthy diet, which is composed of raw fruits and veggies, and I exercise almost on a daily basis. I'm sure that I get plenty of sleep at night. I get out in the sunshine and fresh.
Oh, let's write down these amazing insights. So I suspect what she's saying is exactly what's in his book. So she's saying exercise, healthy food, sleep, sunshine. There's four. Let's see what else.
Fresh air and have bare feet pretty.
Fresh air, that's 5. And bare feet. I love barefoot running. But being at one with nature is definitely a thing. So that's probably more mindfulness of where you are and what you're doing.
Often, and I practice self-love, surround
Self-love and surrounding yourself by.
myself with positive, uplifting people.
So that's 7.
And a lot of these things that I practice are also things that Dr. Sam practices, and they're
Okay, so we've pretty much learned everything that Dr. Sam has in his secret £500 book. Masturbate, don't wear shoes, sleep a lot, drink water, eat fruits and vegetables. Great.
incorporated in this quick fix program that he's created. So I just want to have Dr. Sam tell you guys a little bit about this program he's created, because I am a huge, huge advocate for it, and I think it's information that you would be happy to hear.
Okay, information that we're happy to hear. Let's hear.
Sure, thanks. Yeah, work's been actually my life's work. It's a culmination of the past 19 years of working with thousands of clients and patients.
Again, you've got thousands of clients and patients, yet you don't give out any actual credentials, and there's just something not right here.
And really honing in on what their challenges were and how to help them overcome them. The biggest challenge with this was creating it in a way where people could say, wow, it's just too much, I'm suffering from information overload, so I quit. Or just not being able to take action because they had no guidance to keep them on track. Those are the things that always hold people back. So I had to make this in a way where that couldn't be the reason or the excuse that they did.
Oh, brilliant move. Oh, did anybody see what he did there? Did anybody or hear what he did there? That was a very, very subtle maneuver that he did there. Diddley Rider has done this in the past with a few of his stuff where he's like, don't trust other people, only trust me. I'm the one that has the truth. I'm the one that has the knowledge. This guy did exactly the same, but in a slightly different way of going, everyone gets way too much information and too much knowledge, and sometimes you shouldn't listen to them. So I've made it so that you can understand what I'm saying, so don't bother listening to anyone else. Wow, so he's doing don't do your own research, don't do your own learning. There's too much information out there, you won't be able to handle it. I'll tell you the truth. Oh, that was smooth. That was very smooth. Oh, nice.
Those are the things that always hold people back. So I had to make this in a way where that couldn't be the reason or the excuse that they didn't take action.
Yes.
So my whole signature system is actually called a chain of health. So now the chain of health system contains 8 links. These things are very easy to understand.
8.
They are food, air, water,
right.
light, rest, activity, hygiene, and love. Now these are what I call the essential 8, and these.
Okay, let's go through these. Food, he'll be saying, he's a raw vegan person, so he'll be like, eat lots of raw fruit, raw vegetables, don't cook anything, no animal products, organic, non-GMO. Cool. Next one, air, breathe air. I would agree, that is definitely a good bit of advice. Whether we need that information, I don't know, but I think he'll be saying to people if you live in the city, you're just breathing in toxic diesel fumes. You need to get out and go breathe fresh air or have a plant in your living room and speak to your plant, I suspect. So, yeah, I'd probably say air conditioning units are killing us and your radiators are bad for you. So, air, you'd like, yeah, go on holidays to parks and breathe in the air. Next one, water. You'll be saying drink lots of that. You'll probably say tap water is dangerous, but also so is water that comes in plastic bottles. You'll be saying like only drink water that comes from a stream. Guessing. Light, get sunlight. Okay, it's good for vitamin D, you'll probably say, but you say, it's too much information, you don't need to know about that. Rest, relax and do nothing. Rest, yeah, that's great. Activity, do some exercise. Hygiene, wash your hands. Love, have a wank. Okay. Whew. Everyone, I've saved you $500 there. Yeah. So, but he's still got a 10-minute video to carry on explaining how he's a health racer going on.
Things are not optional. They are essential, as they are essential needs of health and of life. If you deprive any species on the planet of one of those 8 things, it will not thrive and live to its optimum potential. And human beings are no different. So you don't have to do these things, but if you don't do these things, there is a price to pay, and that price is always less than optimal health and well-being. And I know with your subscribers and the people that seek us out, they're looking for vibrant health. So here it is. Here's the big $1 million secret.
We're getting to the $1 million secret at 4.5 minutes.
What you have to do is master these 8 basic things. And they are very simple to understand. However, there are deep facets to all these things, and that's what this program gets into.
So the deep facets. Oh, that sounds like too much information. Information overload. Can't deal with it. Could you cram it down to something smaller, like just 8 words? Oh, that's all I need, because that will be enough for me. Thank you very much.
And I think it's really important to understand that. What some people try to do sometimes with their health, they get really myopic and they focus just like on one thing. And
nutrition.
Yeah, we see this all the time in raw food. It's like, well, I don't understand. I'm raw vegan. Like, so all my problems should go away, or this is the trump card. This is what I call the holy grail approach. You're looking for that one magical thing that's going to transform your health. But really, it's many things most of the time that you need to focus on. Not just one thing, but many things most of the time. And you have to learn to master these. Now, the other insight I had that came to me one day that just came as a download was this.
Came as a download? Just came to him. Came as a download. Interesting. Already this guy is boring the tits out of me. I don't think I can deal with a full 14-minute video of this. Who is it? Louise said Vegan Cheat has done another video on this, but there's something monotonous about what he's saying and not actually supplying any information, which already I'm tuning out. Which it looks like this girl, Elise, is tuning out as well. She is, let's just have a look at her again. She is like
and you have to learn
bored. She's not interested in what he's saying.
Now, the other insight I had that came to me one day that just came as a download was this. The functioning of the body is very, very complex, but its maintenance and care is very simple.
So that came to him as a download. That came to him as a download. You would think 20 years as a doctor, as a physical therapist person, physical therapist trainer, physical therapist doctor. He's saying this just came to him as a download. Okay.
Say that again. The functioning of the human body is very complex, but its maintenance and care is very simple. And if you just focus on these 8 things and you master them, your health will just go through the roof.
It is so difficult to make a $500 ebook that is spouting just such basic stuff. So I'm not saying what he's saying is wrong or anything like that, but it's when you're trying to make people hand over $500 for what will essentially be drink water, breathe air, think about your breathing, the way to breathe, wash your hands, scrub your balls, sleep. That's great, yeah. Well, if he's able to sell any books, was it an idiot with money is soon parted or something like that?
Makes sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think what people get trapped in is the science. And so the example that very often I give is this. The stress response is governed by the hypothalamic, neural, adrenal, pituitary axes. Does that really matter? No. You don't need to understand that to be healthy. That's the science, and it's fun if you know it. And as a clinician, I need to know some of this stuff. But you don't need to know that to be healthy. You don't need an 8-year medical degree to understand food, air, water, light, rest, activity, hygiene, love.
Yeah.
They're really straightforward things. And honestly,
And again, as he says, so he's saying, you don't need to even be smart to do all these things, which I'm going to tell you that you can do really easily. But still, give me $500.
when you look at this program and you really start to delve into some of the facets of these 8 links, you're like, wow, this is easy. I can do this.
Mm-hmm.
And that's been the feedback. It's like, wow, this is a doable program. This is written on a layman's level where you're using language that I can understand, and I'm totally empowered.
Zoning out.
And just to build off of that, the fact that you don't...
Look at Elise. Look at the body language there. And look at... anyway, I won't say anything. But look at how poor she is already. Imagine you are sitting next to a man who has massively transformed your life with these amazing attributes and all that kind of stuff. And she's there going, yeah, so, like, it's amazing. It's totally changed my life. Like, this hand on chin is not there's a certain body language called pedestaling where you hold your hand on a pedestal. Like, you're like, I'm thinking and I'm intelligent. Here, this is resting your head because you're so fucking bored that you can't even be bothered engaging your neck muscles, that you're so tuned out that even your neck, it's not just your brain and your head, your neck is uninterested. You're having to hold yourself up going, yeah. So either she's not had enough sleep, or she's thinking about self-loving herself just now, or she is just like, yeah, it's so great. Brilliant body language. Love it here. Love it here. She's zoning out and she's bored.
You don't need, like, education, and you don't need to have...
She's not only is she holding her head, supporting her head to keep it up. Because, like, see if you don't support it. She's actually gently scratching the side. So either maybe there's a mosquito, maybe something's bitter and it's a little bit itchy. The other idea is that she's stroking herself. It's a form of stroking, and stroking to give herself comfort, because she's like, we're talking bullshit. Yeah, I need to stroke myself because I'm awkward doing this. So I think she's got a little bit of a level of awkwardness. I think subconsciously she's bored with what he's saying. She's bored with how he's saying it, possibly. Maybe what he's written is fantastic, but how he's saying it, she's already bored. She's having to support her head. She's crossed her legs. We can see that because her legs are crossed. There's definite anxiety being shown in this body language going on here. This really has gone and got awkward. I think I missed it earlier. Yeah, so there's double hands. So there she's hiding her hands. She's in prayer, a prayer position. Although prayer would be like that. You can also have like that. You can have like that. So let me think about that. Here she's in prayer position. She's still resting her hands, her head on her hands. And yeah, so where were we? We're around about 6 minutes. This is where it's got interesting.
The fact that you don't need, like, education, and you don't need to have...
Maybe, or it could be the case she needs a wee, and she's got an insect bite on her cheek that she needs to scratch off. That's one option. Or she's crossing her legs because she's hiding something. She's holding her hands together because she knows she's talking bullshit. She's resting her head because she's bored with what this guy's saying. She's scratching her face, self-stroking in a way to comfort herself around this person who she's possibly feeling a little bit creeped out by. Maybe.
Scientific proof of all of these things, like, I
prayer mode.
School, as you guys know, and I practice these things on a daily basis and do my best to create balance among all of them. And these specific 8 links, they are very simple. You don't need to have any science in order to master them. You just have to really care about this. You have to care and want to change.
Lots of prayer modes. So this is about belief. Belief. So she's got her hands open and she's trying to tell stuff, but very quickly she's going back to a closed hand or a fisted. It's not funny. Fisted. It's funny. A closed hand position, trying to open it up, saying, I'm giving information here. But then she's going quickly back to a closed hand position. This is all very much unconscious behavior going on.
Change your life for the better.
And then straight into a clasped hand. So she's going from flat prayer to closed prayer. And she's even twisting it. So she's like, we're twisting bullshit here. Oh.
So do you want to show the physical program that you've created?
And if you guys would look...
Oh, I'm just looking at my own body position here. I'm pedestaling my head. I'm an intelligent man. I'm staring at myself now, and I'm stroking my chin because I'm feeling intelligent. So that's my own body language there. I'll try and be more neutral.
For the science, it's there. I mean, come on.
Okay.
You need research to say fresh air is good for you, or breathing correctly is good for you, or eating a diet that's whole natural foods is good for you, or getting enough...
So again, yeah, so she is... Look at that posture. That... Totally bored. No, what was it? She's got thumb towards throat, hands up towards ear, arm crossed, leg crossed. If there is ever a sign of bored and a bit awkward, and just gazing into the ground now, she's just staring into nothing. She's like, no. Wow.
Sleep. I mean, if you need it, great. Just do a Google search. There is so much science to validate these 8 links.
Yeah.
That's the other brilliant thing about it is it really is evidence-based. It's backed by science, but it's also backed by common sense.
Yes.
And that's just as important.
Yeah.
Right? But we know that common sense isn't always common practice.
There seems to be trigger words for Elise here, for her to perk up her attention. So there every so often he turns around and goes, yes, smiles, gazes into his eyes, has a nice smile, changes her body posture, but generally not listening, just listening for trigger words.
And that's the other point I wanted to make is many people have a lot of health knowledge, they just don't.
Oh, she's full on cradling herself now. She has clasped her hands. If I can show you the position, so she's crossed her legs, clasped it, closed her hands together, and she is in a cradle position. She, let's see if she rocks in a minute. She might be doing this. Yes, that's a good idea. This is a person who is not entirely comfortable with where she is.
Have a lot of health wisdom, and the difference is this: knowledge is knowing.
Because what you're doing there, you're holding on to yourself. She's holding onto her knees. She's supporting herself with other parts of her body. And
wisdom is doing. And I can tell you, this girl does this stuff. I've done this stuff for years, and this is how we're getting results. So if people want the secret, I'm going to give it to you right now. Learn to master the basics. That's what all great coaches do, is they teach you how to master the basics and adhere to them. And we can teach you, but we can't do it for you, unfortunately. We can't breathe better for you, sleep better for you. We definitely can show you how, and then when you get it, trust me, there's no going back. It's almost irreversible knowledge.
Yeah, for sure.
So, cool, yeah, the program is... There it is right here. So
she is over the moon that she's now getting to see the program. So that must be he is using some definite Buddhist imageology kind of stuff. It looks like a yogic move as well. So maybe he's using some funny drawings. So what's that? That looks like wind. Or it could be water. There's heart. That's self-love. Which one could be hygiene? Maybe that one could be hygiene. What was the other things? Activity, exercise. That could be the circular one. Then that one is smoke some weed.
Presented by the 8 links here. All those are a pictorial representation of the links I just mentioned. But if you get the hard copy version of this, this is what you're going to get in the mail. So it's nicely in a 3-ring binder. And when you open it up, it's beautiful because it comes here. It's got a welcome letters.
So a 3-ring binder for $5. How much? Hold on. Let me just see. Where is the price? So that's what you're buying for. Normal price $6. $100. $600. Brilliant. So what you're actually getting? So for the hard copy, $500. Let's not talk about the discount price. The $500, and if you wanted just additional copy to go along with it, is an extra $100 on top. Brilliant. And then note, a shipping fee will apply. Because it's so heavy, it's so big and heavy, you're going to probably about $50 to wherever you're wanting to go. Cost, let's see, reason one, costs. Nobody can do the healthy things here. And then he uses lots of buzzwords like free, small cost, simple payment plan, blah, blah, blah. And you're just like, oh yes, because you actually want a shitload of money. Right, I can't actually be bothered watching the rest of this video. I advise you all to really keep watching the body language going on here. There's definitely something fishy. This is far more a marketing process rather than any way showing evidence. There's just something not right about this. I'll go check out Vegan Cheetah. I'll leave a couple of comments on his one if he's done some debunking here. But there's just, when people are promoting an ebook or a book which they even admit themselves is simple basic shit for $500, $600, and the person that you're doing the interview with you is so zoned out, so bored that she can't even keep her head up, there's definitely something not right here from the very beginning. I don't think I need to go anymore. I'm sure his advice is great, but it's probably basic shit. And as he is meant to have had the secrets and yet still isn't doing all that great, I smell bullshit. I smell bullshit.